Hello, and to Aska. So, I've been having a think since the last episode because I put somebody into a new outpost and it kind of like just crossed my mind. There's no food there. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Speaking of food, actually, I don't know what's going to happen to them. I mean, can they come back here to get food, or are they limited to the outpost? I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do after I've got myself some food, because there's usually quite a lot now. Yes, I know, I've got somebody looking into it. Hunter's pie. Ooh, what's a sweet pie like? You feel energized. Interesting. So I think what we'll do, I was going to go and get some thatch, but I don't want to find out, basically. I don't want to know if it's going to be a case of I build... if I just leave them there, if they're going to starve. I think it'd be a bit inconsiderate if I did that. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to build a shelter for now. And I'm going to bring them back here. I'm just going to play it safe. Because I have had in the past, I did have somebody... well, they ran out of food. They didn't have any at all. So, you know, things happened, and it's pretty expensive, I must admit. So I think what I should do really is just make sure that the whole place is ready, that it's got all of the suitable things. So these are hardwood sticks, aren't they? Whipsicles. I don't think I'm keeping longwood sticks. The soft ones. Okay, I'll go and look for some. Where is the cart? I started wandering down the street now. And like realised I needed some food myself. It's out here some... Oh, there it is there. So I'm going to grab some of that. But yeah, I think I should really build all the other buildings. So I'm thinking of things like I could do with a gatherer. Or gather food at least. Just even if it's just a raw food to begin with. Get somebody working down there as a cook. The plan was they were going to work there as on the fishing, I think. Yeah, I think that was the plan. They were going to do the fishing for me, because I don't have anybody doing that now. Let's have a look-see. It's that hardwood though. Ah, I know where there's some softwood. It's over here. At least it was over here. Here, I think that's... Nope, you're hardwood. You're hardwood. You're hardwood. Whipsicles, we've got tons of hardwood. What, where, when, how, who, where, why? I'm gonna have to chop down some other trees. I don't want to chop that one down. That's a cool looking tree, that one. That's a big tree. I mean, I can grow my own trees. Well, say me, I mean, basically a forester can. Right, I'll have to go and find... There's some little thinner trees over there. I need a bajillion thatch, as ever. I suppose we could get some... Actually, no. I was going to go and get some... I think there's some down there at the site, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I could probably just go and get it from there. Because nobody seems overly enthusiastic about picking that stuff up for some reason. Although there might not be a big demand for it, to be fair. There's one. Oh, there's 3 I got there. Oh, cool. But yeah, I should have probably thought that out first. Get all the buildings ready and then put the people in. And I'll have to put in more beds as well, because I noticed there's only 2 beds in that cottage. If I can get that self-sufficient, so they can provide their own food, then what I can do is I can just get like any excess fish suits, for example, could be brought back to the main base. Right, I'll grab these rather than going to waste. I'll have a look and see if we can get any... Oh, yeah, that didn't. bit. As well here, they're just... the durability's wearing out on them. I mean, I think they'll last quite a while by the looks of it. Because it's a long time since I knocked this down. Because this was going to be the first outpost, but the trouble was... yeah, I'm kind of limited in what I can do because of the... This is basically where we crashed. And it's very limited what you can do here. As a result, I couldn't... You can blow up... I know you can blow up the rocks, but I don't think you can take away the... like the wreck. Which kind of makes sense, because that's like a spawn point. If you ever get stuck, it respawns you back to here. So I suppose that makes sense. Right, there's some bits and bobs over here we can grab. Tin, 11. Right, is there another thin one around here? I mean, I haven't said that. I mean, it's not hard getting one of the big ones. You're kidding me. Ah, right, so they're going to grab all those... Right, okay, that's fine. They're going to grab all the bits and pieces of the... what was the original... dock. Oh, well, it's not a dock, it's a fishing hut. You can get a separate building, which is a dock, and then you can start building ships. So then you can actually go out reasonably far into the sea and getting different types of fish. Grab that. So that's something to think about later. For now, I'm more interested in getting these other buildings up and running. I definitely need better armour because we lost... I think we lost 3 people. Can't possibly. Yeah, we lost 3 people, which is a pain. I think what I'll do is, next time round I'll try a different strategy, which is just to basically build a flag wherever the portal spawns. And then I'll just get everybody to queue up there. As long as I've got some heating for them, they should be fine. But then need decent gear, because then in theory, the skeletons and what have you will come in waves. And you can put up... yeah, the only drawback with that, I'm thinking, is that you don't necessarily know in advance. Well, you know where the portal's going to spawn, so I suppose you could go to all the trouble of building the fencing. Because the good thing about the fencing is it kind of distracts them a bit. They seem to have a keen edge where they just want to sort of like, oh, you've got a fence, I need to knock it down. I've noticed that. That definitely keeps them occupied. And what did I just pick up? Sticks. These are reeds. It'll take a bit of a while because we're now growing reeds. At least we should be. Right, let's have a look there. So that should be better. Save me coming out here all the time. Right, let's grab what else I can, because there's quite a lot there for those buildings. Because I was looking for, I think it's the Tinkerer's bench. So that's in the, you've got to upgrade the metalworkers hut. So it's going to be a while before I get to that by the looks of it. Because one of the shortages I've got at the moment is the bloom. It seems to take them a while to produce it, which is a bit of a pain. I think I've got one person who's just kind of learning the ropes, so they work at night. And I'm ending up with quite a lot of slag. To be fair to them, they didn't have a hammer, so it's kind of pointless really. It's like, here, have a job, go and create some... oh dear. Go and create some bloom, you know. They kept complaining. I think you should really pay attention to what people are complaining about. But yeah, they were complaining about not having a hammer, so obviously they couldn't do their job without it. So it kind of explained a lot as to why we were getting so much slag. I've on the plus side, it ends up in the, well, you can put it into the field, so it does act as a kind of a compost. So you can always get something out of it. Oh, you're behind, aren't you? Right, I'll leave these here, because that should help them. Now I needed 2 of these logs. Oh wow, look at that. Right, have they finished that yet? No, they haven't. Right, okay. So I'll get this built, and as I say, I'll bring that guy back here because it's... Oh dear. Wolfies. I don't think it's helping if the... why are you leaving things on the floor instead of putting them somewhere? I'm beginning to wonder if they're sort of like just down tools. It's like, you know, it's time for a break, right, that's it. And then just throw everything on the floor and start, and then hopefully it'll go back for it, but I don't think they do. I think they just suddenly decide, right, I'm going to do this instead. Yeesh. Come on, keep tapping. Tappity tap tap. Keep going. Seriously, oh, his stamina. Wow, stamina's a big, big problem now for me. Right, so I need a bunch of sticks as well. That is terrible. That is not the sort of sound you want to be hearing. I'm just saying. Actually, have I got a load of... Yeah, I've got a load of thatch on me, haven't I? Right, we're going to dump the... Hang on a minute. I'm going to dump these at the kitchen over here. Yeah, I don't think they got up to much because I think they were probably just queuing up at the wall. That's not what I was planning to do. Right, I'm going to take this over to there then. Because once this is done, we can bring him back. Now, what I definitely need to get done though is the... Oh, that's interesting. What I definitely need to get done is the hunter. The hunter's a bit of a priority now. Have you got a lot of sticks here, maybe? Oh, right. Good, good, good. Right, so I've done the kitchen, in which case I'll go in there. Seriously, you out of stamina already? Right, you're out of arrows. That's something else I need to be thinking about as a dedicated storage for weapons and arrows. Oh, fudgesicles, you need bark. Have you got any bark in here? I think that's how much I needed. It's not ideal, I should be building more cottages to be fair. I think that'll need me to probably expand the walls. Right, let's see. Right, I'm going to assign him over here. Right, I feel a bit better now. Right, so this needs to be a priority. Right, what's your problem? Okay. Right, this place is going to need planks, shafts, all sorts, but that's going to then open up the storage so that they can start making or gathering the leathers and what have you from things. What's that? That's a beam. I suppose it can go somewhere. I don't know where, but it will go somewhere. Right, so now that we can do pies, I should get them to make some pies then. Tasks. So we can make these. We can make these. these, these, and these. You can do all of these. These things can all be made. Right, so I'll put the Warriors one at the top, because, I don't know, why not? Seems like a good idea. There's a Hunter's Pie. There's a Fish Pie. There's Sweet Pie. I don't know which is probably best, but they've each got their own uses. There's a Forager's Pie. And then we've got fish oil. So are you making any fish oil by any chance? Yeah, let's put the fish oil a bit higher up then. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a pie missing. We're missing a pie. We don't have the fish one. There's the fish pie. Right, that can go higher up. I mean, we don't have any actually fish, but it's like, I mean, we'll get there. Man, look at these. Look at all these cool pies you can get now. What's the Forager's Pie do? Forager's Pie is an energized one. Right, so I think the priority, I'm hoping they've emptied that. No, they haven't. Right, okay. Why did I not pick these up? That's got me puzzled. That doesn't need any. What about this place? That doesn't need any. What about this place? That needs them. No, no, no! Uh-oh, I'm planning on doing that. Why would I want to do that? That is bonkers. That makes no sense. Whose bright idea was it to vandalise the place? That's not a good idea. It's just as well it asked me, are you sure you want to do that? No. It's a stupid idea. Hey, you need a bit. Well, you need a lot. Well, that's going to be interesting because that opens up the party system. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to put these logs. Because nobody else seems interested in that for some reason. Ooh. Interesting, there's a beam, I think. Or is it one? What are you? You are a post. Who needs a post? You need a post. Oh, the hunter needs a post. Ah, cool. I'm hoping they're probably grabbing those from the fishing hut, or what's left of it. But I'm hoping to resolve their storage. That place, when it's expanded, should give us more storage, but it should also give us other types of storage, so they can go in and get all the leathers. That's what I'm particularly keen on, because then we'll get better gear. Because at the moment we're struggling for decent armour. Jeez, there's a lot of this not getting used now. Whipsicles. What's that one? It's a little rinky-dink one. Nope, didn't want to do that. Right, that's a thought. Is nobody still bringing the food over here? I thought that was high priority. Oh, hello. Right, let me drop that down there because we don't want it. I know you probably want things, but we don't have them. That's not what I intended to do. Right, dump these and then I can go out, because there was a lot of hardwood out there. Shafts are not so bad, because you can get 2, same as planks. That should be pretty quick. I want to get those hunters up and running ASAP. And I will have to check to see if they've got the knives though. Just keep dumping these in here for now. Ooh, someone's brought back a hardwood. You're making something. I'm hoping they haven't gone into competition with the warehouse, where they're taking things out of the warehouse and putting them into their own storage, because when they do that, it usually ends up with the person in the warehouse then coming back and taking them out again. It's like, no, that needs to go into the warehouse. So the crafting person then sort of like comes back to the warehouse and takes out the warehouse and puts it in their storage. So then, it ends up, as I say, with like a real competition. Oh, fudgesicles. I don't need that. I've got better things to be doing than fighting followers and what have you. Things are not going to plan. I'm just saying. That's something I could do with. I mean, well, actually, I suppose with the party system, I can get people to follow me. So they'll be able to help me pick things up, I suppose, but it'd be really good if you could get the builders to, or the warehouse people to, like, go around with a card. I mean, the folks in the market can, but no, but I think that's the limit. It's just you and them. So it's a bit of a pity, really, because then they're not all that efficient. Because there's all this stuff just lying out here, and it could be going into storage. I mean, the hunters should be picking it up and putting it in their storage, but they seem more intent on just putting things down by the looks of it. Right, I need big logs as well. I've got 6 of them. Is there any big ones? Or is that a soft log? That's a log. I need big logs. So hopefully I'll get some out of this lot. Oh, there's one there. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I'll be able to get, like, with 3 of these, I'd get 6 planks. Oh, the post is still on a 1-to-1, I think. It's a bit of a pain. Oh. Jeez Louise. Nope, that's not the right type. You know what the type of log I'm looking for? But yeah, that hunt is now my priority. I mean, I really want to get that other outpost going, but we've got 25 days, so we've got to get some decent armor. Nope. Someone there. There's a log over there. But is it a log or a hard log? These are the questions. Oh, cool. We've got 2 of them. I mean, there's also... Oops. Like this Tinkerer's crafting bench. That's going to be interesting, because I'm wondering, I think, as far as I'm aware, it allows you to do like research of anything that they're like things like the Draugr, I think. You're a log. Because they drop weapons, they drop shields, and so on. So you can actually research them. I think I've got some arrows on me, for instance. So I assume they're better, or maybe you can then either repair them or make better ones yourself. Because at the moment all you've got is just picking up these weapons, and they'll last a certain amount of time, not long. The durability is usually really down. Nope, didn't want to do that. So if we can get the Tinkerer's bench up and running, that would be cool. Nope, still don't want to do that. Oh, one more. Right, is there a big log out there somewhere? what's that? Here's one. So this, try and get the hunter up and running first. That's the priority. Then I think I'll focus over onto the metal worker. Yeah, because if we can get the hunter going, at least we can start getting leather armor. At least better leather armor. Because you can get like a... You can get the like helmets and you can get chest armor. So that's pretty good. But I mean, obviously the metal would be better, but at this stage we don't get that much bloom. Bloom's a problem. Right. We'll dump this over here. Where's the chopping blocks? There they are. Right, what needs a post? So these are wooden shafts, planks. Right, I can get... Let me get... Let's get these going. So I need 6 of them. Well, that's handy. If they put them in the storage, that'll save me a bit of time. Because you can pull them straight from the storage. Yes, I'm aware you're lacking in the storage department. It is a problem. We shall endeavour to fix your problem. Somehow. Right, put that there. Yeah, some bits and pieces in the storage there. That's cool. So they're chopping things up and putting things somewhere. So that is always help. I mean, that's the idea. You want them to be doing everything, quite frankly. You go out there exploring and, you know, taking on little mini bosses and what have you, but this really... Hang on a minute. Now I'm confused. Could have sworn that said it wanted 6. I'm confused. Okay. So there's a plank. Yeah, I could have sworn it said 6, because the plan was, oh yeah, I'll just... Oh, have I been putting them in the wrong place? Ooh, that's not helpful. Right, what else have we got then? Somebody's made something. You've made a post. Oh, that'll come in handy. So I need one of them. Right, we'll put that there. That is terrible. It would be best if they, like, rethought that. I mean, that's just not normal. That really sounds like there's a problem. Nobody, I mean, we've got good food then. We shouldn't have that sort of problem. There'd be plenty of fibre in the diet. I'm just saying. I don't know. How come that's not... I don't know. I'm getting lost now. That's not... What? It's gone back up to 6 again. Is that a bug? Or am I looking at the right place? That says 3. I wasn't trying to pin you. Ah, I've been looking at the wrong building. Fudgesicles. Have you made anything of late? Yes, you have. Right, what is that? That's a beam. So I need 4 beams. So what have I been looking at then? Because I was definitely I thought I was looking at that. I'm aware of the storage. I'm trying to fix it. Seriously, dude. Stop asking me. Go and eat a pie or something. Do something meaningful with your life. I'm just saying. Right. Let's go and do some more chopping if I can. Assuming they haven't used up all the wood. Right, so there's still some of these ones. I can use the big ones and turn them into planks. So that's 2 of them. So that needs... Ooh, it needs a lot more than I thought. Yeah, I know what you need. And I'm trying to solve that problem myself. Can I have that? I couldn't resist. No, you're not having it. Don't even think about it. Oh, so you're gonna pick that one up instead, are you? Yeah, it's an interesting competition. If it's not me and the warehouse person, it's the carpenters and the warehouse person. Right, I'm going to grab... Oh, you're going to get that one. I don't know where they're going to put it, though. That's a trouble. Right, so it needs wooden shafts. So I should be able to get some more of these. They're pretty quick, easy to make. I need 8 of them. I don't know if I've got the wiggle room, but there's 2. I mean, on the plus side, we're getting better at carpentry. Right. Oh, I've got just enough room. Is there any... I don't think there's any in storage there. Is there any in here? Yeah, there's one there. Right, so that gets them. So they still need some nails from somewhere. And 2 wooden beams. So we'll have to find out if they are they the thin ones or the big ones. These are questions that need answering. Because that one makes planks and shafts. That one makes the beams and the posts. So we want wooden beams. Wooden beams. Oh, good, they're the thin ones. Oh, there's only one left. G.SKILL. Rabbits. Now rabbits are annoying, but they're not as bad as, say, an invasion army. That is frustrating, that. Can you not learn to be a carpenter in life? Or find some of the means to get some? Just out of curiosity. Right, so we're going to go out there. So it seems like there's quite a few wooden beams I can get. So it probably makes sense to go and get more of those long, thin ones, because there was a ton of those out there somewhere. Oh, I haven't said that. There's one there. I could have just pulled... no. Put it there. I could have actually just pulled it from storage, actually. Right, so then the only thing left, so the question will be if there's any bloom. Depends what those lot are up to these days. I mean, they do turn over quite a bit of slag, I must admit, which is useful to the farmers, but it's of no use to this stuff. It doesn't help with the crafting, and that is kind of like important. I'm just saying. Right, who was that? Oh, I could have sworn Sigrid wasn't feeling so well there. Right, grab that. Right, why are we not making any nails? That's one of the things to do. There isn't any. There's no fuel. Why is there no fuel? There should be tons of fuel. Seriously, are you telling me there's no fuel out there? We used up all the coal. Oh, for goodness sake, why are we not getting... What are the what are the woodcutters up to then? Because we should be getting a lot of firewood. There's a thatch storage. Crikey. You do make firewood, right? Right, are you gonna now suddenly... Oh no, you're the warehouse person, that's okay. I haven't said that. Ah, cool, so you've got quite a lot of storage there. Ah, cool, right, okay. I needed nails anyway, which doesn't help. I mean, I need firewood. I need like a bajillion of firewood from all these trees that have been chopped down over the numerous days. No sign there. We'll just chop these up then. Ah, no, that's a thought. Ooh, I wonder if they've got pickaxes to do it then. Because as far as I'm aware, they can actually chop up. They can chop up. You can basically chop up a log into firewood. You can do that. Oh, look, it's full. Right. So how much firewood do we need? Because without firewood, we're goosed. See, that certainly explains it, because I mean, I've usually got storage somewhere for firewood. Well, actually, I can just have a look at the storage, can't I? Yeah, there's firewood storage there. So they aren't going out and gathering any, if there is any out there. There's 5. So what's the firewood storage? It's somewhere. Right, how much do you need? Need another 11. Okay, cookie. Yeah. I know you like to cause mischief, but don't bother. I've got better things to be doing. Oh. Whoopsicles. Right, so my pickaxe is broke. Hoo-hoo. Oh dear. That sounds terrible. It always sounds terrible, that. Some rather interesting noises, shall we say. I don't know. What just broke then? Oh, my axe. Gotcha. Right. Right, so you're now making charcoal. Out of curiosity. I'm assuming that's got to be cool. Surely that would have... Yeah, surely that's got to be cool. I mean, you're using up coal. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain that they're not gathering enough firewood. Because there's stuff left lying around. What's that? They're the scraps. There's all sorts of bits and pieces just lying around. Nobody seems interested in picking them up. I mean, these things are just going to waste. I don't need that many of those looks. Actually, what have I got in my pockets? I don't need them. That creaking noise is a bit weird. I'm just saying. It creaks. Right, where are you up to with the coal? 47%. Now, where is the firewood storage? Somewhere around here is a place to keep firewood. Oh, fudgesicles, there's 121 coal just sitting there. Oops. No, I'm lost. It's like, well, where's the firewood? Thought it'd be a pain. Right, I'm just going to drop them here. I'll let the... That wasn't the plan. It's in there somewhere. Right, let me get some of the coal then. Because everybody's got access to this place, so why will they not? Yeah, I wonder why they weren't doing that, because they're under instructions to make nails. Unless it's not that particular high priority or something. So there's 2 bloom in there, so that should... Hopefully that's enough to make some nails, because then I'll get the hunter, because once I've got the hunter going... Oh, missing a tool, hammer. Oh, fudgesicles. Somewhere among... Oh, there's my hammer there. I could have sworn I'd picked up an extra one. Wood posts, blah blah blah, there's things, there's other things. Right, let's get these done. Get a bit of blacksmithing experience. I'm kind of like surprised. I would have thought they would have made some. I'm gonna have to check the queue. Because I mean, their queue should be a lot shorter now because there's somebody who's dedicated to armor. I shall have them. Just want to make sure they go where they need to go. As in, I want to make sure that the hunter gets built. Next priority is the metalsmith, I think. Ooh, 11. Ooh, we're getting there. Right, send them. Be quenched. They're going to be quenched. Right, go and put these in the hunter's building. And then we should be able to get this built. So hopefully that gives them a bit more. I know they get the I think they get more types of storage. So Let's see. So the tasks now are meat, raw meat, leather hide. So yes, these are the key things. We can get leather hide and pelts now. Heavy pelts. Storage. There's quite a bit there. Okay, so there's none there. So the I think did I take that out as a task? I wonder. The bones. No, it isn't. Yeah. So bones. Okay. Right, you've got no arrows or anything, have you? The barracks is over there. The trouble is, if I build a storage there, it's right next to the door. Probably squeeze another cottage in here. Let's see if I can put another storage over here then. Except obstacles. I'd probably put it at the back here. Let's flatten this place out. Give me a bit of wiggle room, because it doesn't have to be particularly big. It's just to have storage that you've got dedicated storage for weapons and for armor and for arrows, because otherwise they'll make a certain number of arrows and then that's it, it's gone. So I want like a bajillion arrows that they don't have issues. Right, so the metal worker, so you need one more of those. So you no. Right, so you need one more nail. Obstacles. Did anybody make any or put them in here? No, they didn't. Okay. There's nothing in there that I'm seeing. Then you go into here. No, so that needs beams and shafts. I'll grab that. Like, at least turn this into shafts. Start turning that into shafts. Because once we get that done, then that gets me the tinkerer. Or at least the tinkerer's bench. Do that. That gets me 4, so that's not too bad. That gets me somewhere. And somewhere's better than nowhere. Right, there's no bloom there. And I'm assuming have they got any ore? Or have you just got a load of slag again? So you've got coal. Oh, there's some bloom there. Because I need like a bajillion nails. Put that in there. So we'll wait for that to heat up and then we can get some nails. Right, so I'll put... we need a lot of posts as well, don't we? Beams, rather. So one of these was a storage for beams, I think. Right, so what does it take to make them? So the beams are the long thin ones which I don't have. Fiddlesticks. Right, I'm going to see if this looks heated up yet. Right, what are you making? Nails. Cool. Because once they've got the nails, I can at least borrow one of them. I mean, there's other buildings to do, but as long as I can make sure there's one there. Right, let's quench that. Oh, that is that. Right, I'll grab them. Put them into there. Right, there's no particular rush at the moment. There's tons of other things I need to get. I'll put them there. So where do they put the nails then? Oh, there's 5. For crying out loud, there was some here anyway. Oh. Okay. Right, so it looks like I need a lot of the long sticks then. I mean, what I could do with is the more explosives, blow that place up. That would be useful. I'm just saying. Where are you going? Where on earth are they going with that? It's not like on the to-do list. Because the fishing place is way over there. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. There's no point asking. Because I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something. I just don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I'm quite keen to get back. I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that either. I'm quite keen to get the Tinkerer's bench, but that comes with the metal worker. What I need some sort of like magic bench. Like, so you can do levitation or something, or telekinesis, and then you could just will the actual sticks to jump into the cart or to fly back to base or something. But that would be extremely useful. I mean, you're dealing with, there's gods out there, you'd think they'll be able to do that sort of thing for you. And there's quite a few of them we get access to. They're all like listening and want to help. Well, want to cause you trouble as well, but it's a thought of, yeah, I mean, anything is possible. That's 11. In theory. Might have the limitations, and might be a case of, no, we're not... Oh, sickles, I've just wasted a Corsair. Might have limitations, and be thinking, no, we're not going to let you do that. Like, why not, though? It's a brilliant idea. You just wave your little magic wand and then... In fact, you don't even have to wave a magic wand. You could just, like, talk to them, you know, telekinesis. Talk to the log and tell it, will it to actually go somewhere. Now, I might be being optimistic, but, you know, you never know. Right, let's shut the door. So I need beams and tons of shafts. Oh no, the fire is no longer warming you. What's the world commenter when the fire doesn't warm you anymore? Right, I want to go back there, don't I? Is it me, or is there a lot of bark building up over here? Right, so I need 11 shafts then. Oh, is that doable? No, it's not. Oops. Because you need 8 beams as well. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of a tour going on here, I think. So what are you making? Post or something? Six of 11. So what are those? Are these? They're beams. Oh, fudgesicles. Oh no. Right. Are you going to put them away yet? You have, haven't you? Where have you put them? Or has somebody else taken them somewhere else? Fiddlesticks. Yeah, they're not there. Boo-hoo! Right, so I still need another 5. Grab that one. Ooh, my house only needs 2 more. That's something it's tempting to do. There's a lookout tower you can build as well. That's supposed to give you like a bird's eye view. Although, to be fair, you can turn yourself into a bird anyway. Just saying. Right, so that needs 5. Oh, fudge signals. A hitbox on these things. So. No! There. Right, so my place needs only 1, so I may as well just dump that over there. Oh, I need food again. Right, we've got a hearty appetite. Right, there you go. Where was that thing? I heard a rabbit somewhere. That's not good. Right, what else can you make? Or have you made? Sweet pie. A lot of warrior's pie. And I think we'll have some mushroom soup while we're here. I feel like treating myself. So I've got 8 wooden beams to somehow make. Okay, so you're going to do something, are you? And you're going to put that away. Right, well, tell you what, I'll put that there. Because I need to find out what's needed. Because, I mean, I can't remember. Because that one does the shafts. So which one is the post and which one's the beams? Posts are the big ones, beams are the thin ones. Right, well, I'll go and grab some more of them. Because I need like a ton more. But hopefully we'll be getting... Oh, I was going to say hopefully we'll be getting the leather and what have you, but it depends on the knives. I'll have to check and see what knives the hunters have got. Right, there should now be still some of those logs up there. Posts, beams and planks. Yeah, it's still quite a ways to go from my little house. Oh, I say a little, it's actually quite big. Kind of like overkill, but yeah, I kind of get it. There. There. So this is the sort of thing you want as somebody coming out and doing this, not instead of you. I mean, I can be going out there planning like, I want this building here and I want this building there. Instead I'm going running around like a headless chicken, picking up logs and turning them into something so that the builders can do something with. I mean, I don't think I've got like a limit on who can go to the hunters. So I would have thought that I'm pretty sure that last time I checked there was some logs there. So I'm intrigued as to what the carpenters are up to. Part of me thinks they just can't be bothered. Right, hopefully we can turn these into the wooden beams. Then that gets the metal workers going, then that'll then give us access to the tinkerer's bench. So we can start to tinker. Because from what I read, I think you can... I mean, you can study these things that drop, so like shields, weapons. So you can presume that you learn how they're made. So hopefully you can either repair them or make new ones yourself. Ooh. This is the long, slow process of this one. I much prefer the other one, because that one you just chop things up and you get double the resources out of it. Whereas these, it's like it's a one-to-one, which is a pain. Right, so that is for the... It's actually for this place, isn't it? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. Get him through. Hopefully. Right, it's none in storage. In which case I'll go through the long, slow process of making these. So I need another 7. Oh, you've got no clothes. Oh no! This is embarrassing. Why have you got no clothes? Ah, right. Did I turn... Oh, like... You're in a similar situation to me, aren't you? Better go and check the... Oh. They're trying to make... Are you saying there's no room? Did you just say there's no room for... Yeah. Let's take that out. So these are the thin ones. Get out through. Can you just mind your head there? I'll just take them out of the way for now. Right, what have we got in here? So these are the old ones. Let's lose... Oh no, they're the better ones. Let's take... Actually, I should put a limit on these, shouldn't I? See, that's what I want. I want chainmail. I'm just saying. But if I can set up dedicated storage for this sort of stuff, like the armour, like the better armour, that would be better, obviously. But now I'm just going to put these limits in. Right, so that should put at least some sort of limit on there, because there's too many things in here. Let's take... These are the older versions, so I'm not going to keep them there. Well, I say that they're the older versions. We don't need them because they're not as good. Just drop them. I just want to make sure that they can still make things. If there's no storage for them in the warehouse, they're not going to get removed. Seriously? It does not want to be destroyed. Like, no, you're not destroying me. I mean, they're good quality and everything, they're just not as good. And I've got plenty of those ones. I mean, I'll leave... I mean, they're flimsy ones, that's fine. That'll do for now. Oops. Still trying. Right. Right. Let's see if we can get back to doing what we were supposed to be doing, which was chopping these things up. Because then, as I say, we'll get the tinkerer's bench. Then we can start thinking about the bigger picture of like better weapons and so on. Well, I'm assuming they're better weapons. Or at least it's an alternative source of weapons. Because you do get some weapons drop, but they just tend to be like damaged. So they just don't last long. It'll be interesting to see if you can either repair them or make better ones. Oh, Woodsickles, if you need a draw knife, I'm not going to be impressed. Where's it gone? There. I was going to say a shaft, that was it. I need a bit of rope, piece of rope. Not a lot, just a piece. Is there any rope in here? Seriously, why is there so little rope? It's like one of the... It's on like on the to-do list. Make lots of rope. Right, that. Right, let's get back to that then. 'Cause that's my priority for now anyway. Let's take that out. So that just needs 5 more and then we're done. That's something else I'll need to fix. There's a lot of things I need to fix. That wasn't the plan. I mean, there's like this supply chain problem somewhere. Well, everywhere basically. Use that one. Because I mean, the food seems to be okay, but then there's the problem of we're not getting enough linen. Hopefully that might have helped, because we're on now. We've now got our hunters can grab it, gather it. The only trouble is, I'm wondering if they've got the knives for it. So, bloom's a problem. So there's a lot of like things in the chain that I'm gonna have to look at. Find out why is that not getting done? Why is this not getting done? Right. You need draw knives. Why? These are things I don't understand. Why do they? I mean, they've got like instructions to basically fix things. They don't make anything from scratch anymore. I've got it set so that what they do is they'll take a broken item. So in theory, if they're like axe breaks, they should be able to go to the to here and just make a new one from that broken part. Got me puzzled. Yeah, and the builders can't do much because of the... When you need a road maker. Ah, right. Sheesh, there's a lot of things you can't do. That explains things now. So I think I might have altered things to stop them making the inferior clothes, but the trouble is we can't make the better clothes because they don't have the gear to do it. So they just don't have the materials. Right, tell you what. I mean, to make that, it needs... See, it can make... Surely they can make linen. That's not what I want. I want that. Right, so get them to make... Right, there's something to keep you occupied, hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Nope. Right, that we just need that one more beam and then hopefully then we can start doing tinkering. Tinker with things. Surely there's got to be an axe around somewhere. If you've broken something, shoot. This is a big problem. I mean, we're into the spring, I must admit, so it's probably not as bad, but all the same, people shouldn't be running around with, like, no clothes. Look, will you get... I appreciate you wanting to, like, be courteous and whatnot, but it's like... It's things that are being a bit of a pain. Right, so there's the tinkerer's table. So I can study the... Let's study that. That's a bit weird. How long is this going to take? Oh, right, I see. So there's the... There's like a little dial there, so it's showing us. So we're going to study it. And then presumably we'll learn something about that sword. I don't know why there's a horn going on, but, you know, it is what it is. It's starting, it is starting to make sense. Or is it? I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, but... Alright, so you can come back and then pick it up at another time, I suppose. Oh, that's okay, it's night time. I was wondering why it was suddenly starting to get lighter. I'm thinking, strength, have we suddenly got... this is something weird going on here. What on earth are you doing? Wait, what is this for? It's a sword. Obviously. What else would it possibly be for? I fail to comprehend why you can't fathom out that it's a sword. What does it look like? It looks like a sword. Purely. It is a sword. Now we could be wrong. It might be a toothpick for a big ogre or something. But I'm gonna hedge my bets and say it's a sword. If you just come back and say, "Ooh, it's a sword," I'm gonna be a bit disappointed. Ah, right. So you've got a. So that's at 13%. So you've got a. Looks like you'd have to do lots of studying. Intriguing. So you know 13%. Oh, right. So you can't just study a sword and figure it out. And the thing is, once you've done it, that's it. It must get destroyed in the process. Look at all these runes coming off it. That's a bit spooky. Yeah, so you think, yeah, there's obviously like greater powers involved in this stuff. So yeah, I can see me having to do a lot of studying then to figure things out. I'll have to go out every time somebody drops something. I'll have to pick it up and then use it to study it. I mean, I think I've got a shield in there somewhere. I might have used it, like, but I'll have a look, because if there's other things to study, it's worthwhile doing it. Well, I haven't said that. Maybe you can set up tasks to do it. Or do you have to do it? That's the question. I mean, we might be able to make... I think now that we're at this level, we might be able to make better weapons as well. Because at the minute, I think I've got just wooden heavy weapons, which doesn't help. I've got like basic shields and basic swords, but yeah, we're still on like wooden heavy weapons. I mean, you can get like double-handed axes and double-handed hammers and all sorts. So, oh yeah. So each of these, right? Okay, got you. So each of these gives you a certain percentage. So what about that then? I think I'll take these. Oh dear, that's bad. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye out for whenever we've got like an invasion or anything, or a... I haven't seen that like a blood moon for a while, I must admit, but whenever we get those, it'll be a case of studying. Actually, that's a thought. Just have a look, see. Add a task. Ah, right, so we can't do these. So these are the things we could potentially be doing. We just can't do them right now. Okay. It doesn't look as though they can do them. I've got to do it. I just find it odd that you've got this... Oh, hang on, we're not there. Did that suddenly stop? Oh, so I've had to go back and start all over again. Oh. Typical. One thing I'd do is I mentioned the blood moon because we haven't had one. And what happens? Yeah, we get a blood moon. Little surprise. But yeah, I need a lot better armour. There's people out there actually need clothes. which is a bit embarrassing. I might have to go back to just the basics for now, because it's struggling to get, and I don't understand why they're not. There's like, I'm pretty sure that the others, like tier 2 if you will, I could have sworn you could do that with scrap leather. We'll have to see what these get up to. Oh, we're getting there. How does this work? Okay, that's interesting. Given that we wander around with a shield and we use a shield, I'm intrigued. How do they not know it's a shield? And how do they not know what to do with a shield? We've already used a shield. Surely you know what to do with a shield. Am I being optimistic then? We're thinking about it. And we're getting there. But it's definitely interesting watching all the little runes go flying off. So that's 11%. Interesting. So yeah, we don't have an invasion at the moment. We do have a blood moon going apparently. So at least we've now got this up and running. So we should be getting more leathery stuff. Have you actually got any? Yeah, we're starting to get leather now. Leather scraps, leather hide. Could have sworn it was more than that. Yeah, that's as high as you can get in terms of levels. You can paint them as well if you want. Get them painted in different colours. I don't have a paintbrush though. So at least that's done. This is all done. So we're working on... let me grab that because that's the archer to do. So this needs finishing off. And then that will open up the party system. That needs doing... That'll open up something else. This needs doing... And that'll open up something else. It's also still to do. I tell you what. As much as it pains me, I want to get them to make the flimsy stuff. Because at least then they've got... hold on, take us up there. Yeah, that's the flimsy stuff. At least then we'll end up with some clothes for people, because people don't have any clothes apparently, and that's embarrassing. So we're making progress, I mean, but there's so many things still to do, supply chain problems, and who knows what else, and maybe one day we'll actually get round to actually getting this outpost actually built and operational. But of course, that's all for another episode.